Good morning, everybody. Today is day 69 on the AT. Big T on the AT 26. And I just spent the morning with Trail Boss. And we had breakfast together. We drove up to Boonesboro, Maryland, which is named after Daniel Boone's cousins, relatives that founded the town in the 1700s. Little diner there, great little diner. Enjoyed my breakfast with Trail Boss. Trail Boss is an iconic figure in this part of the AT. He is very well known by everybody that has anything to do with the AT. Trail Boss is originally has a British accent. He's a really neat guy, and his wife has worked for years for the ATC and is now retired. But he volunteers with the Potomac Trail Club and maintains all of these trails in this section. Really neat guy. Lots of stories. I videoed him last time, and I will try to get a video. He is the trail boss that was responsible for the trail that we call the roller coaster, and that everybody dreads unless you're a thru hiker and you've already done 1,000 miles, so it's not that big a deal. But today he brought me up to Washington Monument State Park, and I'm doing a Sobo all the way back to Harper's Ferry, which is 20 miles. And I stay again tonight at the little hostel there that's in Harper's Ferry. And then I'll come back here in the morning and go Nobo. I had a big breakfast. Pancakes, eggs, grits. I keep getting grits because I know they're going to run out the further north I get. They don't even know what grits are. Way up north, or either they just despise them. I don't know what the deal is, but I like grits. Not as much as I like pancakes, and everybody has pancakes, but I do like my grits. Okay, let me get some miles down. And the bugs looks like they're gonna start getting bad. They started yesterday, after the rain yesterday. They said, here we are. Hopefully it won't be too bad. It's late morning. I mean late. It's probably after 9 o'clock, so it probably puts me into town pretty late too. I'll show you the trail. This is one of those old rock fences. Probably been here since the 1800s. Early 1800s. Trail Boss knows all the history about how the AT was built through here. All right, just past Bad Mom. She's doing her 4-state challenge. 4-state challenge. Bad Mom is bad to the bone. She can go. I've met her in Irwin, and we've been kind of around each other, but hadn't seen each other until yesterday. That's an old church. I filmed that last time. I think I'm gonna go show you this old church. Yeah, and I'll do Washington Monument tomorrow. It's not today. Let me show you this old church. I think there's a lot of history with this real quickly. It's a beautiful structure. Wow, I cannot remember what the story is here. I gotta look at that. Is that not awesome? Wow. Built around 1881. Wow. Pretty cool. This is where the first Union commander was killed. Hello, Sam, I'm dead. Deaths of 2 generals. They're buried here. Fox's Gap, the battle for Fox's Gap. There they are, those beautiful, beautiful wild azaleas. Incredible. Whew. Well, here's a new creature, animal, fowl that I haven't seen on trail this year. Somebody's rooster way up here in the mountains. Hey, give me a look. Give me a look. There we go. There we go. Ah. Afraid he's going to end up a bobcat meal, coyote meal. I guess he can get up high enough to, I'm sure he flies up every night. Whitish in color here. Pink over here, pinkish. They smell great. I mean, just a wonderful smell. Mountain laurel, putting out new growth. Won't be long until they'll be looking beautiful. I'm looking forward to that too. Just starting to grow good. They'll be blooming for long. Come on, focus. Doesn't want to focus, does it? There we go. Try that. I can't wait to see that. I don't know how far north the rhododendron goes. I know the mountain laurel is up here. All of this is laurel, none of this is rhododendron. Oh man, that's gonna bust here for long. It's gonna be pretty. $18.87. Wow. That's pretty. Wow, that was a massive stone building. AD 1887 is still left on it. Let's see if I can figure out where the trail is here. It's pretty cool. This must be a state park or something. Let's see. A few minutes ago I showed you Camp. Camp is a subscriber to my channel, and he is headed back in. He was trying to get a section done. Started here at Harper's Ferry, but his knees bothered him. He promised his wife if he was in bad shape, he'd head out. This is the Ed Garvey shelter. I'm gonna eat some lunch here. I see somebody's here, so I may not be able to film, but I wanted you to see the Ed Garvey privy and all right there. Well, that's a very nice shelter. I'm sorry I didn't film it. I didn't want to stick a camera in front of. There's 3 guys there doing section height, and I didn't want to stick my camera in their face. So it's a very nice shelter. Like a lot of them around here, they've been really nice. So I think it's the first shelter going north out of Harper's Ferry. Last time I hiked this in this section, it was May, 10 days later than I am right now, and I got pelted with sleet. It's a black squirrel. Black squirrel. Be still. You don't see many black squirrels. Come on, let me get a good video of you. There he is. Where is he? You don't see many black squirrels. I hadn't seen one in a while. Not especially up in here. He's probably gonna take off now. I can still see him. If I can get a good clear. Used to see him a lot where I grew up, but just don't see him much anymore. Going under this highway. We're about to be on the C&O Canal towpath. Chesapeake in Ohio, I think, is what that stands for. Hope these girders don't fall. Not under there. Lights are in. So this is a national park now for this C&O towpath. This was designed, this This towpath was designed originally before the Civil War to get coal from the Allegheny Mountains to the Atlantic Ocean. So it was a towpath for, I guess, barges to pull them up and down along the Potomac River to get all the way. It stands for the Chesapeake and Ohio, the C&O Canal towpath. And they would literally tow them, but it was deemed obsolete about the time they finished it. And it stayed open until the 1940s and then became a national park. But you can bike ride. This thing is over 150 miles long, something like that. A lot of people, it's kind of like the rails to trails. Same thing. But it goes off. I got a long way to go on it. I remember getting tired of walking on this thing last time. But it's going to be flat, that's for sure. The railroad deemed it obsolete. They completed the railroad that took the place of slow-moving boats on this canal that they dug. Hey. The canal needs a little cleaning. This reminds me of some of our sloughs in the Delta of Mississippi. Look at the size of that turtle. Is that a turtle? It's got to be a turtle. No, it's a rock. What is that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's a turtle. Big old turtle. Couldn't tell with all the moss on him, all the algae on his back. It's pretty cool. Pretty little bit of history. That's a tall bridge going across the Potomac, the famous Potomac, and I will have completely completed West Virginia and crossed the Potomac in about a mile. And be 20 miles into Maryland. Get to complete West Virginia and a good start on the next state, which doesn't last long. Lock 32, I'm sure they had to have a system of locks to keep the hold of water, bring the boats through here, because you had to go up and down. You know which direction he was going. I'm going upstream right now. All right, this is where the Potomac joins the Shenandoah, or where the Shenandoah joins the Potomac, I should say. Can't see that way for the railroad, but this is what it looks like. And Harper's Ferry is coming right up in front of me. And this means I have officially completed another state. Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. I'm assuming the line is right here in the river somewhere that I am over. As soon as I get off this bridge and through that parking lot, that's where I turned and went to the hostel yesterday. Walked down the street to the hostel. I will probably stop in town and get something to eat again. And maybe a milkshake again. I'm pretty excited about the milkshake. I'm not that hungry. I ate lunch late, but it's about 4 o'clock now, maybe 4:30. Made really good time for this 20 miles today. It's kind of flat through this section. Really nice. There's a lot of history here, just incredible lot right here, related to the Civil War. This is the old armory right here on the left. That was kind of at the start of the Civil War. This is where it's at. The war that ended slavery. Let's see, where do I need to go to complete my footpath? I think I came right down through here. Well, that's where I ate yesterday. I think I got to go this way a little ways where I came off the trail. Okay, that's where I came off. Now I have completed. Now I have completed all of West Virginia. Now I got to find some place to eat. And now I got to go down 1 block. That's where the ice cream is. Talking meal, frozen custard, cold drinks, hamburgers. I didn't eat there yet. Wonder if they're open. I could go there and eat. See if they got an entrance on the backside. Well, I just saw Big Tex and Little Tex, and they just got into town, getting ready to go eat, and I have both days had to walk. Well, yesterday I walked up to the ATC and then tried to get the hostel to pick me up, and wasn't successful. And then today I tried to get them to get me from town, which is almost a mile from down in town. Looks like I'm walking again today, huh? I really don't like these bonus miles on my feet. I put my Crocs on today so I could get my feet some relief.